Just a good time girl. This is where you want to be, with a lot of saps like that, yelling their heads off and thinking they're enjoying themselves. You ain't got brains enough to realize that now is the time you ought to be saving your money and trying to make something better of yourself.
Well, you're here, ain't you?
I'm here to get fresh air. But you notice I ain't spending any dough on you, don't you? Not even an ice cream soda.
Say, listen, you big stiff. If you think I'm worried about you buying me an ice cream soda, you're crazy. Well, I wouldn't be found dead with you.
Thanks for bringing me home. I had a swell time.
Okay. Well, do you want to see me again?
Oh, I should say not. Well, accidents will happen. Well, I gotta go. I gotta go upstairs now. You see, my mother's dead and my brother's boss of the house. He gets sore when I stay out late. You know, he's careful for me. But as Edna says, you can't watch a girl hard enough to keep her good if she don't want to be.
Get 10 cents worth of potato salad, too. Don't bring Limburger. I don't want the flat all smelled up again.
Oh, I know what to get.
Gee, I wish she wouldn't hog on the stairs that way. It don't give the house no class.
My mother always used to holler down the stairs.
Is she dead?
Yeah. So was my old man. He sold his coat for a drink and caught pneumonia. He was a terrible life. Gee. My old lady was nice, though.
Hello, Dot. Hello, Paula.
Geez, everything lives in this house.
Nobody will speak to her anymore but me. It makes my brother sore when I do. But as Edna says, nobody knows whether a person's good or bad but the person themselves. And they won't tell.
This Edna Jane does most of your thinking, don't she?
Edna's swell. She's got a kid almost 7. She's a widow.
Jerome, 74753.
Her mother's been awful sick.
Hello? Esther? You better come over. Yes. Now, Esther, you gotta control yourself. 9:15. I had just looked at the clock. You better stop in at Mr. Levan's. Esther, you gotta get a hold of yourself. There's things to be done. Goodbye.
Your mother, Mrs. Gordon?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
Thanks, Miss Healy. Still stays hot out, don't it?
Do you want me to go up with you, ma'am?
Thank you very kindly. I'm all right. I'm just a little tired, I guess. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. You know, a tenement house like this is awful funny. Here her mother's dead on the 5th floor. And only this morning, on the 2nd floor, Mrs. Mills had a new baby.
Yeah? Well, she didn't do that kid no favor.
What do you mean?
I mean bringing it into the world where she ain't got money enough to take care of it.
Oh, Joe, that's a terrible thing to say.
Well, what's the kid got to look forward to? Starving himself to death in some tenement. Born on the 2nd floor and probably die on the 5th. His whole life spent in climbing 3 flights of stairs.
Oh, Joe, you're terrible hard.
Yeah? Well, here's one guy's gonna beat this game, see? No poverty, no pension, no scrimping for me. I got $580 saved up, see? In a couple of months, I'm gonna have my own radio shop.
Yeah. Gee, there are a lot of things in life besides just money.
Yeah. Sure, there's a lot of things in life beside money. But you gotta have money to find them.
Well, I gotta go now. My brother will lay me out in Lavender. I went to Coney Island once and didn't get in till midnight. Was he sore? He hit me in the eye.
He did?
Yeah.
Say, do you want me to go up with you?
Oh, no. That'd only make it worse.
Yeah? Well, no guy's gonna hit any Jane I go out with, brother or no brother.
Oh, he just wants to see that I keep straight. But as Edna said...
Oh, who cares what Edna says?
Well, I gotta go now.
I told you not to bring any Limburger cheese in here. I won't have the flat all stunk up.
Well, it don't smell after it's eaten.
There's a tenement for you. A woman dies, a baby's born, and a guy's wife won't let him eat Limburger.
Gee, you're a funny fella, Joe. At that, you're the first guy I ever went out with that didn't try to get fresh. Well, I gotta go now. Say, Joe, you know, I like you an awful lot.
Okay. You'll probably be just nutty enough to call me up at the shop. The number's Skylar 46583.
6583. That's the way I always remember numbers. Well, good night.
So long. Hey, wait a minute. My name ain't Joe. It's Eddie Collins.
Just a moment. Eddie, will you have this gentleman's set finished by tomorrow morning?
Yes, sir. I'll work on it tonight. You've got a great set.
Your wife will enjoy that.
Well, I haven't any wife. That's why I'm able to pay $300 for a radio.
Well, there's something to that. Of course, if you keep your radio turned on all the time, you have the effect of a wife anyway.
Oh, that's good.
You hear? That fellow's got the right idea, Eddie. Now, you take a lesson from him. Don't get married.
Ah, not a Chinaman's chance.
He's been getting a lot of telephone calls lately, Mr. Lathrop.
Oh.
Well, I hate to see you making any mistake, Eddie. Well, you could have your own little place in 6 months, but not if you let a woman get a hold on you.
Oh. I never even think about it.
That's the danger. Do you suppose any man would ever marry if he thought of it?
Well, I can't even talk to a girl. You know, it's funny about me that way. I'd like to be nice to women. You know, say nice things to them like fellas can. I can't, though. I think of nice things to say, but when it comes to putting them into words, I only say something sarcastic and mean.
Hello?
But me get married, that's a laugh.
No, I hope so.
Yeah. Hey, Sheik.
Hello? Hello, stupid. How are you? Sure, it's me. Yeah, the same place, in front of Lost Candy Store. Listen, unconscious, be on time. I ain't waiting for any dizzy Janes on street corners, see? Yeah. 7:30. Okay.